cold than a motherfucker. And we crossed the river naked because if you use your clothes, you're gonna be
What?
walking wet. So you take off all your clothes,
Oh,
boom, and
yeah.
you walk that river, and then you put your clothes back on. We all just dropped down, and I remember them saying, "Nobody move unless they already got one, and then y'all run, but don't move. No bags got caught up. I didn't get caught up for the bags. I got caught up, and the bags got caught up, but separately.
These hoes love that weed smell, and I smell like a lot of it. This bitch said she love my cock. I said, bitch, shut up and get on top of it. All my niggas fucking bitches too. We some player niggas, this is what we do. You ain't never gonna see me hate on you.
How old were you, and what made you say like, okay, yeah, it's time to stay in Mexico?
Well, the last time that I got locked up was for an illegal reentry. This is a story I feel I can tell because it didn't go down the way it went down. See, I had came to Piedras, right? In 2011, I got deported after 5 years of TDC. And shit, nigga, I ain't have no money. I still wasn't doing like the tattoo thing because I learned the tattoo in prison. You know, I never tattooed in the free world, so I didn't really know that I could get money
Yeah.
or make business out of this. And so what I started doing was moving mochilas, right? I would take mochilas, man. I mean, they would only pay us $300, like $300 to cross a mochila across that river.
Oh, the
in
river. Oh,
yeah,
okay, across the river.
in 2011.
Yo.
And if that's not bad, I mean, it's not enough for the risk, but I would move like 3 mochilas a week. So I was like, all right, nigga, I'm balling in Piedras Negras. You know what I'm saying? Balling.
You balling.
And well, one time shit went sour, and immigration pulled up on us. Well, there's a few people that's around here that was on that trip with me, so they'll know what's up. But we didn't see the laws. That's what it was. The guy didn't see the laws, and when we crossed this one path, as soon as we crossed the bushes, boom, some lights from way the fuck out there. And boom, we crossed the pass, and they're like, "Man, everybody just dropped." So we all just dropped and try to disappear in the bushes and grass, cause you disappear when you're out in the middle of nowhere, man. You disappear in darkness, big time.
Fuck yeah.
So we all just dropped down, and I remember them saying, "Nobody move unless they already got one, and then y'all run, but don't move, nobody, cause once one moves, they're gonna see everybody else."
Facts.
So I was like, all right, damn. I had crossed a few mochilas, but it was the first time that I was in that situation like that. No, I'm lying. It was the second time, because one time we had to lay down like that, and I remember they passed the flashlight by my foot and didn't see me.
Damn.
Yeah. But this time, boom, since I speak English, I could hear the immigration like, "Oh, look, I see one dude here. Look, there's one dude here. Look, get closer." So I'll start ganging up on one dude. I'm like, "Oh, man, we're already busted. You know, we need to start running." But they said nobody moved. And since everybody else can't understand what they're saying, nobody really knows what's going on. So I'm just waiting for that moment when they're like, grab them or something so I could just jump up and start running. I already got my hands off the backpack and shit, the mochila. And then
So what happens if you lose that backpack and you come back? Like the person that the people that hired you to take that, if you tell them the story, hey, they pulled up on us, I dropped it and I ran.
Well, we got caught up.
So
we
there was
just
proof.
didn't
So
get
there
caught
was
up.
proof.
Yeah, the bags got caught up that
So
time.
there was proof that they
Yeah,
they
the
got caught.
bags got caught up. I didn't get caught up for the bags. I got caught up, and the bags got caught up but separately. Yeah, so when I'm like, man, they're gonna get these fools.
And
I
if you
was
would have,
ready.
and if you wouldn't have, and you would have made it back, and you told whoever hired you, like, yo, I just made it back. They caught everybody but me, and we all left the bags. Like, what would they say? Like, would they?
I don't know. I never even thought about that.
Feel me?
Well, I
Like-
mean, my idea was I'm a hit. I'm a hit because I'm a hit, nigga. That was my way of thinking. Like, I was younger. I was crazy. At that time, I was what? If this was 2000, I was like 29.
There was no fucking not happening. It was just a hit.
Yeah, I got a hit, right? I wasn't thinking about not hitting. And
Damn.
that was my last time that I got locked up over there. Well, what happened was, I remember when they finally said, "Hey, levántate, no te muevas." Everybody just vroom jumped up and we ran right. As soon as I jumped up and tried to run, I got stuck in the bush and fell.
Fuck.
Boom. So I seen these fools run off, and the lost are like,
Damn.
oh, they're over here, they're over here.
Fuck.
So they didn't catch nobody, but they found the bags, right? They're all looking for the bags, and they're all around me. They're all fucking around me. And they're just walking around with flashlights, and nah, they didn't catch me. It took a while. I was just stuck in that bush. My foot got caught up, and I was stuck, and I just stayed there for a while. I heard them talking about, oh man, you're gonna get a reward for this one, and all this shit. They were talking, right? They were happy, like they didn't even go searching for the people. Once they had the bags, them fools were happy as fuck.
Damn. They came up out that shit.
Yeah, so they hit, right? They're like, oh yeah, you gonna get promoted with this one and all that shit. And yeah, after I took a while for them to leave, I just stayed there quiet. Boom. And even after they left, I still stayed laying down because I was like, man, these whole ass niggas might be acting like they left.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting. So I was forever. It was December, dog. It was cold than a bitch. Cold than a motherfucker. And we crossed the river naked because if you use your clothes, you're going to be walking wet. So you take off all your clothes, boom, and you walk that river, and then you put your clothes back on.
Dang.
Look, when I was just laying there for a while, after a while, I couldn't take the cold no more, and I said, man, I got to go back. And I really didn't know the way back because we had guides that would tell us how to move the backpacks. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't know how to go back. But I knew that we would always look for this antenna every time. So I said, I'm going to go the opposite. And then I thought about it. It don't matter which way I go. It's the opposite of it. So I was kind of lost. But, I mean, something kind of told me, like, it's this way, it's this way.
Some sense of direction.
Yeah, I had some sense of direction. And I had already hit a few times for the last month and a half. So I was kind of seeing things that I was like, okay, I recognize this. And I try to go back that way. And it got to a point where I'm through all these trees. And I remember they had told me to be careful with the, ¿cómo se dice? Los wild cats and shit like that.
Yeah, like a cougar.
Yeah, something like that. I was like, shit.
Bobcats.
So one time, while I'm coming back right through the darkness, I see this little shadow move. Like, oh, damn, right? What the fuck is that? So I kind of just stared at it, and then it passed through this light, like from the moon, like a little moonbeam.
Yeah.
And then I seen my guide. He was going back too. The same dude that was guiding us when we was going that way. Cause I'm telling you, we all ran off.
That's insanely lucky.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey. And that nigga kind of like just slides down and disappears. Right. So I know where the point he was at. I get to him and he's like, damn, nigga, I thought it was immigration. That's why I just tried to disappear.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up getting back. We were like maybe 15, 20 feet from the river when we got caught up. They just popped up like that. Like I guess they seen us from far when we were running. Boom, we seen the truck pass. So I was like, okay, the truck pass is our time to go. But we didn't see them get off. And so when we were like real close to the river, boom, they jumped up.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to say nothing. I was like, oh man. Oh well, look, all this was going down to the recent. You asked me what made me just decide to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, they gave me illegal reentry. We didn't get caught up for the bags, right? They gave me illegal reentry with this lowest case on the federal law, right? And they were trying to give me 57 to 71 months for that. And I was like, what? 57? That don't even make sense. It's the lowest case on the federal law. But they're like, yeah, but you got guidelines. And since you've been locked up for this, you've been locked up for that, you've done this time, you've done this.
Yeah.
You've been deported twice. Your guidelines go to here and then here. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, so that's enough for me to be like, all right, well, then I might as well just stay in Mexico. Because 57 to 71, that's...
Fuck that.
That's too much.
What was the move? So you come, you say you're going to stay? You got family out here?
Well, it's because I straight up lied to the judge, right? Whenever I went to court and said I wasn't going, I was just going to go visit my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, she comes down here to visit me, so I thought I'd visit her. and I've seen people get locked up for illegal entry into the United States, and sometimes they get deported the same day, or they'll do like 10 days and get deported. And so I'll risk 10 days. I just did 5 years. I'll risk 10 days out of my life to go see my daughter. But if you had said 57 to 71 months, I just wait a little few more months till my daughter can come again. And I told him about how I wanted to start my tattoo. Like, I lied. I wasn't really thinking about starting a tattoo business. But
Hey,
but all that shit brought me home. So I was like, damn, well, I might as well make it for real. If it was good enough to bring me home, it might be good enough to make me
Damn.
stay home.
That's crazy. That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
usually they'll be like, because I was talking to my lawyer, and she's like, man, this ain't state. I can't just go in there and be like, nah, this is too much time. Give my client less time than that, or we won't sign. She's like, nah, they're just going to hang you. I'm like, what? It doesn't even make sense. I already did my time for all this other stuff that shows on the
But
guidelines.
it's kind of like having 2 strikes type shit, right?
Yeah, it's just like that. And I was like, fuck, hell no. I got a homeboy that was down here in Piedras, H-Town homeboy, and he went back. His girl had him go back, so he went back. And he made it, you know what I'm saying? He made it back to the U.S., everything. And then a little after he went back, and I didn't know this until recently because he hit me up on Instagram. You know, them motherfuckers be having phones in prison now and shit.
Yeah, G.
Yeah, and back in my days, you get 20 years for having the phone.
Fuck.
And he's like, man, what's up, homeboy? You remember me? And I'm like, what's up? He's like, man, I've been gone for 3 years. And I was like, what? He's like, man, them boys gave me 15. I'm like, what you do? He's like, a routine traffic stop. But since he's already been deported,
You're gonna
15 years.
That is crazy. See, that's one thing I don't think a lot of people know is when you get deported, you got to do whatever time that for the crime first and then get deported. It's not just like,
Well, I mean,
oh, you're not from here, you made a crime, go back home.
No, it's 15 years for illegal reentry. It's not. He didn't even commit a crime. Damn, that's just for
Damn.
being illegally in the U.S. because of our history. And then his record's not even as bad as mine, so I don't know how much time they would give me if I were to get caught up going back. So
Fuck that.
I don't really even think about it.
Fuck that. That's why I was also thinking, like, so all those times that it was so easy to go back, like, how come you don't think about ever doing it again? But the repercussions is not just getting deported instantly. Like, if you were to cross and go
Yeah,
to
if I
Eagle
was
Pass
gonna
right
get
now,
deported instantly, I
you'd
don't
be
give a
over there every
fuck,
weekend
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah,
But,
and deport
when
my
you know
ass.
they're gonna hold your ass, it's
Yeah,
like,
they gonna hang me, homeboy. Yeah, that's what.
damn.
Cause yeah, like my girl right now, she wants me to go back. I mean, I would love to be over there too. You know what I'm saying, riding with her and shit. But
The risk of everything is insane.
yeah, it's like it's something to think about. But I don't know, you might catch me over there one day.
Dog, I would love to. But it would fuck all of us up to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I mean, if I get another 10 years right now, dog, I'm not the same youngster that I was a while back. You know what I'm saying? Another 10 years will set me off back big time. And then what I have, like right now, I'm trying to build my little thing with my tattoos and my music
Yeah, bro.
to where, you know what I'm saying? 10 years from now, I don't have to be tattooing still to, survive. But, have people tattooing, have my music going.
There you go.
So that's the plan, right? So
So
hopefully
been
that
out
works
here ever
out.
since and shit, just straight to tattoos and
Struggling, homeboy, and being raised in Houston, I was used to easy money. You know what I'm saying? Being out there in the streets hustling. So having to do this legit shit, nigga, that shit hard. Nigga, working legit is the hardest shit you'll ever have to do.
it becomes even harder once you've been trapping, once you've been really getting that money. And then now you have to do it legit. You're like, bro, I used to make this in 30 minutes. I'm here all fucking day. I used to make one play, and I have to work 2-3 days to make. What the fuck? I hear you. We're done?
We're done.
Yo.
We're
Yo,
done.
hell
Check it out.
yeah.
Check it out.
Oh.
That's that hostage shit for you
Hell
right
yeah.
there.
Hey, give him a shout out. Give him a shout out.
Man, you know what's up? come down here to 878 Tattoos, man. You know it's going down. Listen to my music. You know, keep in touch with the nigga real quick.
Hell yeah. Hey, it's love, G. Always, fam. Appreciate you. Hey, man. So this was another episode of Texas Buzz. Appreciate you, Hostage.
Yeah, you know what it is.
We tapped into your story a little bit more. You know, we'll get into another one on the next tattoo for sure. I'll be back to get some more work.
That's what's up.
And, you know, I know everybody always loves to see a Hostage feature in the videos and shit. So, hey, appreciate y'all. This is Texas Buzz here in Piedras Negras, Coahuila. We at 878?
878 Tattoos.
878 Tattoos. If y'all need a tattoo, they got you for badass prices, good ass work. And it's literally like y'all saw. It's right across the border. Like, I walked here. I'll be back in Eagle Pass in Texas. I'll be back there in 5 minutes.
I'll walk to the bridge to bring you over so you won't feel
there you
unsafe.
Go. There you go. There you go. Straight up, we out of here.
Y'all know Hostas ain't no killer, but I don't fuck around with no bullshit ass niggas. I'ma keep it real, loyal like Mario at Blackstone. Nigga be the backbone of stacking figures. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? This is Tex-Mex. Why the fuck you think they loving it? Cause I'ma keep it real, cause I'ma keep it gangster. I'ma step up to anyone come talking shit. I don't give a damn, never did, never will. Do it for my gangsters, light it up and just chill. I love to be free, I ain't looking for no deal. Represent that age, homie, I'ma keep it trill. So take it how you wanna take it, I ain't never gonna fake it. I'ma do it like we used to do it in the hood. Respect me, I respect you. Simple as that, hope we got it understood.